Oh, you're looking. Might be able to do one click in.
Yeah, I want to get cheerleaders there.
I got like an athletic director. Got me? Thanks. Take it. Thanks. Is it live? Okay. Yep, I got it.
right, good evening, Archer basketball fans. My name is Vince D'Addario, and I am going to attempt to do a little play-by-play here for tonight's game. This is the 7th grade Discovery Archers versus the Schmucker Trojans. And the quick outlet right there to number 22. That is Robert Pate for 2, and that puts the Archers up 2-0 early on in the game. Good full court defense there by the Archers. Ends up getting a turnover. So that is going to be Archer basketball with 5 minutes and 41 seconds to go in the first quarter. Ben Murphy brings the ball up the court, across the center line, all the way into the basket, through traffic, and puts it down. 2 points for Ben Murphy. As you're watching this broadcast going from left to right, wide open. Patrick Connie, and that's going to be out of bounds on the Trojans. Archer basketball. Caden Stewart to take the ball out for the Archers. Ben Murphy slowly bringing the ball across the timeline. Sends it back to Stewart. Stewart drives to the basket, through the trees, short. Rebound Connery for the Trojans. Fast break opportunity stolen by Murphy. Quick up the court. He had Stewart in the corner. Finally hits Stewart. Back up top to Murphy. To Obermeyer. Obermeyer thinks about driving, pulls it back out, off to Murphy. Down low, that shot is blocked by number 45, Quinn Watson for the Trojans. Almost stolen by the Archers. Trojans trying to get the ball down to the block. Down low, wide open, number 45, Quinn Watson to cut the lead in half, 4-2, Discovery. Discovery in no hurry, get that ball across the line. Good pick set there by Obermeyer. The shot is up by Murphy. It is no good. Rebound to the Trojans, and that's Watson. Over the timeline is Packer for the Trojans. In the corner to Rutland. Back up top to Packer. And there's going to be a foul called. Let's see, who are they going to call? I think they're going to call that on Pate. And that's going to be his first and the team's first of the half. Out of bounds under the basket. Martinez to bring the ball out. Gets it out to Rutland on the corner. Guarded by Murphy. Up top to Packer. Packer down to the block to Connery. Shot just inside the three-point arc by Martinez is long. Rebound is missed. Rebound is battled for, and it is going to stay with the Trojans. Schmucker 0-2 on the season thus far, while the Archers are 1-2. Martinez set to take the ball out for the Trojans. Looking. Finally finds Packer. Packer down low to Watson. Watson loses his handle. Back to Martinez. Martinez tries to drive. Triple team. Ball's on the ground. And it is picked up by Murphy. He's on a break. All the way down. Puts it up and draws the foul. Ben Murphy with the great take. He's going to go to the line for the old-fashioned three-point play. That basket counts. The foul is going to be on Isaiah Packer, his first and the team's first. And we'll see number 10, Ben Murphy, to the line. He's 3 of 8 on the year. That's 38% from the free throw line up to this point. We've got a sub for the Trojans. Looks like Brody Cashin is going to replace Martinez. So the Trojans are going to go with height. There's a pretty big difference. Caleb Martinez standing at 5'4", and Cashin at 5'10". The shot is up, and the shot is hard off the back iron. Rebound to the Trojans. Back across the center line is Packer. Looking for a pick from Connery up top. High inlet pass for 3. A little bit long by Packer. Rebound is to the Archers. Stewart on the corner, takes it in. Strong on the layup, battle for the rebound, and is going to stay or go to the Trojans. Coach Arter wants full court press, and his charges disagree. Ball is loose, picked up by the Trojans. Pate is going to bring it across the timeline. Looking to set something up. Stewart, nice ball fake, drives in, kicks it back out to Pate. Stewart again. Between the legs dribble. Down to Hake. Hake at the top of the key. Back to Murphy. Murphy off the pick from Obermeyer. Short on the layup. Now the Trojans are going the other direction. Ooh, hard off the glass by Connery, and it's going to come the other way. Back to the Archers. Pate goes in strong with the body, and he misses the layup. No call there by the official. Not enough body, apparently, to get that call. Packer's going to bring it across the timeline. Looking to set something up. Trojans really want to get it down to the block. Oh, good hands there. Good defense by number 15 in white. That's Lucas Obermeyer. He's a 5'4" 7th grader. Possibly 5'9". Can't read my son's handwriting. Cashin to take the ball out of bounds right in front of the scorer's table. And timeout called by the Trojans, I think. And it appears that it is going to be a 30-second timeout. Yes, called by the Trojans. So we will take a short break during the timeout. Reset the action here. 1 minute 47 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Discovery up 6-2 on the Schmucker Trojans. Discovery looking for their second win of the season. Ball's high and goes out of bounds. Doesn't touch a soul, so that ball's going to come back to in front of the scorer's table. Even though it went out of bounds under the basket, didn't touch anybody, so it's going to go right back to its origin. Hake is going to take it out. Looking for Barca, who just subbed in during the timeout. Barca brings it across the timeline. Barca, a 5'1" 7th grader, takes it hard into the hole, gets fouled, so he's going to go to the line to shoot a pair. Let's see who they call that foul on. And hard to say. I think it was on 11. We're going to give it to 11. That's going to be Cooper Petty for the Trojans. His first, the team's second. First free throw is hard off the back iron. On the season, Barca, that's his second free throw attempt. He has missed both. Off the mark on the second free throw. Rebound to the Trojans. Rutland brings it up. He is double teamed, and they're going to call a foul on Barca. Good double team in the corner, but Barca got a little bit too handsy, and that's going to be his first foul of the game and second on Discovery. Cashin to take the ball out. Finds Watson in the corner. Down to the block. To Packer. He puts it up. He's short. Rebound to Pate for the Archers. No hurry bringing it down as Coach barks out signals. Dish out to Stewart, and they're going to call a travel. Excuse me, that's Murphy, and they're going to call a travel on Murphy. Got his feet going a little bit too quickly on that. Apologize if I butcher a name here, but Salah Sarajudin has just checked into the ball game. Trojans take the ball, top of the key to Packer. Packer down low. Good defense. Good defense. Good defense. Let's see, by Salah. Salah has it in the corner. Up top to Barca. He's going to set up a play. Coach Arter barking out signals. Out to the corner to Murphy. Takes it down the baseline, loses control, falls to the ground. They're going to call a travel there. He fell down without dribbling. That's going to be a turnover on the Archers. Okay, full court press here by Discovery. Cashin to bring the ball in. He finds Rutland. Rutland just kind of chucks it up. Stolen by the Archers, and that's Murphy. He's going to take it all the way in, and he's going to get fouled. And I believe they're going to call that foul on Ricky Rutland, the 5'3" point guard for the Trojans. And he's going to go over there and have a talk with his coach, Jim Modlin. So that's his first foul, and that's going to be the Trojans' third of the half. Ben Murphy, again, a 38% free throw shooter. I'm going to shoot a pair here. First one crawls out. I'm going to get a second opportunity. Caden Stewart goes to a knee over by the scores table. He's about to check in here. 2 dribbles, lets it fly, buries it, bottom of the net. Another point for Ben Murphy. That gives him 5 on the night. That's 7-2 Archers with 32 seconds to play in the first quarter. Full court pressure by Discovery. And the referee is going to have a discussion with young Lucas Obermeyer. Gotten a little too aggressive there before the ball's in play. He's playing some good defense there, number 1-5. Here we go. Ball is in. Finds Rutland. He is quickly double-teamed. Need to get it over the timeline. They do. They find the post player. That's number 45, Watson. He misses the easy layup. Gets his own rebound, though. Gets it back up top. Good hands there by Discovery. And that's going to be out of bounds on the Trojans. Could have called a foul there probably on the Archers, but they're going to call out of bounds, and that's going to be Discovery basketball with 10 seconds to play in the first quarter. 7-2. Archers with the lead. Obermeyer with the drive, kicks it out, a 3-ball by Hake, and it is no good, and that's going to end the first quarter. So after 1 quarter of play, it is Discovery 7 and Schmucker 2. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back with you. Okay, we're back. Second quarter of play. Quinn Watson with a nice post move. That's going to be his 4th point of the game and 4th point for the Schmucker Trojans. Cut that lead down to 3. Ben Murphy over the timeline, driving to the basket, puts it up and down. Great drive by Ben Murphy. That is his 7th point of the game and a steal. Oh, and he gives it right back up to Martinez. And another steal. Turnover by Salah. Brings it over the timeline. Takes the pick from Murphy. Drives the lane. Puts it up. Rejected by Quinn Watson. And the Trojans are able to recover. Cooper Petty gets it down into the corner. Trying to go to the post. It is stolen by Discovery. Murphy over the timeline. Looking to drive. Gets it off to Pate for 3. Got it! The three ball is good for number 22, Robert Pate. That is his. And a quick whistle there. They're going to call a foul on 11, Caden Stewart. That is his first, the team's third of the half. It's going to be Trojans ball out of bounds. Caleb Martinez, 5'4" wing for the Trojans, going to take it. Gets it off to Packer. Packer walks it across the timeline. Picked up by Salah at the top. Set the pick. Good hands by Salah. No call there by the official. Hand check. Up top it goes to Cashin. Cashin looks down low to Watson. Watson back out to Martinez. Martinez scoops it up. Misses the shot. And the ball rattles around, and it's going to stay with the Trojans on this possession. 4 minutes and 22 seconds left in the second quarter. 12-4 Discovery. Pass is stolen by Salah. He is going to slowly bring it up. He's going to get it off to Pate between the circles. Archer's in no hurry. Pate drives down, dishes it off to Stewart. Stewart back to Pate. Back to Stewart from the corner. Three ball off the mark. Rebound by the Trojans, number 43, Brody Cashin. Brody going. Offensive foul called on Brody Cashin. Player control foul. That's going to be his first and the team's fourth of the half. Looks like we've got some players about to check in. Harrison Hake for Discovery is going to check back in for the Archers. And number 25, Kavan Fairbotham, is going to check in for the Trojans. No pressure in the backcourt by the Trojans. Discovery is going to bring it up court. Ben Murphy slowly walks it up over midcourt. Looking for some action. Picked by Hake. Dishes it out to Stewart in the corner. Down low to Hake. On the block. Good defense by Watson. Pushes it back out to Murphy. Murphy takes it to the hole. And 3 seconds is the call against Discovery. So that's going to be a turnover. And it's going to be Schmucker basketball. Lucas Obermeyer is going to check in. I had my son fill out the heights, and says he is 5'4". Good pressure in the backcourt. Rutland tries to bring it across the timeline. Stolen by Pate. Brings it up. Brings it back out to Stewart for three. Off the back iron. Rebound by Murphy. Gets it back out to Obermeyer. Obermeyer sets up the play. Drives to the basket. Stewart for three again. Off the back iron again. Rebound Watson for Schmucker. Up the court by Packer. Brings it across the timeline. Defended by Obermeyer. And they're going to call a hand check foul on Obermeyer. And that's going to be his first and the team's fourth. So not a lot of fouls yet. 2 minutes and 51 seconds remaining in the second quarter. 12-4 Discovery. And I believe Schmucker is about to call timeout. And it is going to be a 30-second timeout. So we're going to take a break as well. And we'll be right back with you. And welcome back to Discovery, where it is Discovery 12, Schmucker 4, 2 minutes and 51 seconds to go in the half. Schmucker taking the ball out of bounds, finds Petty at the top of the key, down to Packer at the free throw line extended, brings it back out. Picked by Watson at the top, looking for the pick and roll. Ball is deflected, picked up by Murphy. He's on a break. He's going to take it all the way in and score the basketball for Ben Murphy. That is his 9th point of the ball game, 14 overall. And it appears that another foul is going to be called on Discovery. They're going to call that on Ben Murphy. That's going to be his first and the team's 5th of the half. Ball in to Packer. Dribbles around, looks again for the pick and roll. Nothing there. Good defense by Discovery. Looking for a 5-second call. Doesn't get it. Watson takes the ball, tries to drive down, and they're going to call a foul on Pate. Wow, tough foul there. That's going to be his 2nd foul, the 6th on Discovery. So it's still an out of bounds. Ball in to Pack. Free throw line extended all the way out to the 3-point line. Tries to drive. Good defense there by Obermeyer. Back out to Rutland. Again, good defense by Obermeyer. Picked off by Pate. Pate's going to bring it down across the timeline, all the way into the basket, and it rolls out. Rebound by Discovery. Murphy for 2. Off the mark. Ball is loose, picked up by the Trojans, and it's almost stolen by Discovery. They're going to call a foul on Obermeyer. Holy moly, that's a tough call there if you're a Discovery fan. That's his 2nd foul. The 7th on Discovery. Should be a 1-and-1 situation for the Trojans. And they are going to set up the 1-and-1.
There's 21 people.
It's a new link. New link. So take my phone if you want. Ricky Rutland to the line. Has yet to shoot a free throw this season. Puts it up off the back iron. The rebound is tied up. It's going to be a jump ball, and that is going to belong to Discovery. So the score remains 14-4. 1 minute, 30 seconds to go in the first half. Caden Stewart brings the ball across the timeline, defended by Rutland. Dishes off to Pate for 3. Off the back iron, rebounded by Watson. Watson's going to bring it up himself. He's looking deep. He's got Rutland on the break. Rutland short on the layup. Rebound by Stewart. He's prancing around on the baseline. They're going to call him out of bounds, and it is going to stay with Schmucker. Rutland to take it out along the baseline. Up high to Packer. Packer for 3. In and out. Can't buy a bucket for Schmucker. Rebound goes to the Trojans. Dishes out to Packer. Misses again. And the rebound comes down to Stewart. Stewart brings it across the timeline. Slowed up by the Trojans. Up top to Pate for 3. Going to be short. The rebound is by Rutland. He's going to bring that up himself. He's got a man, but he takes it himself. Stewart pokes it out, steals the ball, headed back the other direction. Sarah Juden takes it out, slows everything down, takes the top of the key. Coach Arter calling out a play. Gets it off to Stewart. Stewart drives, takes a beating at the top of the key. They're going to call it on the floor. No continuation foul there. Let's see who they're going to call it on because he ran through 2 Trojans. They're going to call it on number 2. That's Ricky Rutland. His 2nd, the team's 5th. Luke Rojakowski comes into the ball game, listed at 6'3", according to my son. Not sure he's quite 6'3", but he's a big boy. Pate to take it out on the baseline. Run the play. Out to Stewart. For 3. Off the back iron. Rebound by the Trojans. Big elbow swing there by Patrick Connery, and he gets it off to Packer. Packer brings it across the midcourt stripe. Stolen by Salah. all the way down. The layup is good. That makes the score 16-4. 4 seconds to play in the quarter. Packer launches it up deep, and it is no good. Your halftime score, Discovery 16 and Schmucker 4. We're going to take a quick break. We'll let you watch the cheerleaders. I'll leave the microphone on so you can hear what they've got in store. I'll add up all the halftime stats, and I'll be right back with you with some totals. This is Discovery Basketball on YouTube Live. Welcome back, basketball fans. Some quick stats here for you from the first half. 16-4, Discovery has the lead. We got about a minute to go at the halftime break. First for the visiting Trojans of Schmucker, Quinn Watson has 4 points, and that is the total for Schmucker. Ricky Rutland has a couple of fouls. Cooper Petty has 1 foul. Isaac Packer has a foul, and Brody Cashin also has a foul. For the home team, the Discovery Archers, Ben Murphy's the high point man up to this point. He's got 9 points tonight, 4 buckets and a free throw. Robert Pate has 5 points. The only 3 of the afternoon by Mr. Pate, number 22 in white. And Salah Sarajudin has 2 points. So your score at the half. Discovery 16 and Schmucker 4. It appears as though it's the same starting crew from the first half that will take the floor in the second half. As we tick away from halftime and triple zeros are on the scoreboard. And it's time to get the second half underway. It will be Discovery basketball out of the break. They will be going left to right as you see it on your YouTube channel. Lucas Obermeyer gets the start in the second half. He'll take the ball out of bounds. Gets it up to Murphy. Murphy across the center stripe. Got a lane to the basket. Takes it up, and he's going to be fouled by Patrick Connery. And I'll tell you what, the Schmucker fans not happy with that call. A little bit of a late whistle. Murphy's going to go to the line for 2. It's going to be Connery's first foul of the game and first for Schmucker. In this half, we've got a shoe-tie timeout. Murphy, again, a 38% free throw shooter coming in, 3 of 8. Puts the first one up and buries it. First point of the half goes to the Archers, 17-4 with 5 minutes and 40 seconds remaining. Murphy lets it fly, buries the second one, 2 for 2 in the second half. 18-4 Archers. Packer brings it up, gets double teamed, gets it off to Watson at the top of the key, off to Rutland, back up to Packer. Coach wants him to slow it down, tries to get it into the post. Down to Watson, stolen by Murphy. Murphy's going to take his time, calling out the signals like a quarterback. Brings it across the line. High pick by Obermeyer. Murphy says, no, I'm good. I don't need that right away. Tries to take Rutland off the dribble. Just shy of the free throw line. Going to airball it. Good rebound by Salah, but it's blocked by Watson. And they're going to give the ball to Schmucker, which is very interesting because that was a pretty clean block off the hands of Watson. But Connery is going to take the ball out to Packer. Bringing it up the floor. Wide open is Martinez, but overshoots his man in the back of the end zone. So it's going to be Discovery ball after all. Obermeyer going to take it out. Gets it to Murphy. Walks it up. 4 minutes, 55 seconds to go in the third quarter. 18-4 Discovery. Off to Obermeyer. Back up top to Murphy. Murphy drives the lane, and they're going to call a hand check foul on Ricky Rutland. That's going to be his third foul of the evening, if my stats are correct. I'm standing right around the place where the camera is, so I'm a little bit far away. But the fact that they just subbed him out pretty much says it all. Hudson Odell, a 5-foot wing. And number 24, Isaac Piggy, a 5'5" wing, come into play for Schmucker. Ball in to Murphy. Tries to take it down. Odell on the defense. Stewart drives. Layup is short. Rebound to Schmucker. Packer brings it across the timeline. Looking for a place. Good defense by Obermeyer. Packer drops his shoulder. puts up the short jumper, misses it, rebound to Obermeyer, and he's going to bring it up the floor. Got a mismatch here with Connery, who's a 6-foot post on Obermeyer, who's 5'4". Obermeyer tries to take him off the dribble, and he just goes into a wall of Trojans, and Connery is able to pull that one down, gets it up to Packer. Packer brings it across the timeline. Good screen by Watson. Packer to the lane, able to get the shot down. First points by somebody not named Watson on the Schmucker Trojans. And Ben Murphy takes it all the way down and puts it up and in. And that makes the score 20-6, Discovery. Packer drives the lane. Help side defense comes in the way of Murphy. Down to Connery, deep in the post. The 3-ball by Piggy is no good. Rebound by Pate. He's going to go coast to coast with it. Goes up strong and drills the layup. No call, but they're going to give him the points, obviously. 2 points for Robert Pate. That makes it 22-6 Discovery. Packer comes off the screen by Connery. Off to Watson, back up top to Packer. Packer tries to spin move into the lane. He's lost, picks up his dribble. Good defense by Obermeyer. Back out to Odell at the top of the key. Good switch there by Murphy. Good hands, all up in the face of Packer. Down low to Connery. Connery takes it up strong and drops it down. Patrick Connery gets his first 2 points of the game. That's going to give Schmucker 8 points on the night, and to make it 22-8 with 2 minutes and 27 seconds to go in the third quarter. Ben Murphy takes it into the lane, blocked by Watson, picks up his block, gets it up front to Connery. Connery puts it up, no good on the layup, and a good job by Stewart to get his hands in there and force the jump ball. And that ball's going to stay with Schmucker. Harrison Hake is going to re-enter the lineup for Obermeyer. Schmucker ball down low. Piggy to take it out. Finds Packer in the corner. Gets it down to Watson. And they're going to call a foul. And they're going to call that one on Hake. And that's going to be Harrison Hake's first foul. And the first foul on Discovery for the half. Trojans to inbound. Quick play to Connery. He misses the layup. Rebound by Pate, and he's going to bring it up the floor himself. Off to Hake in the corner. Dribbles it off of his foot, and it's going to be Schmucker basketball. Minute 57 to go in the third quarter. Discovery up 22-8. Piggy to inbound to Packer. Packer drives the lane. Nice up and under move, and it rattles out. Tough break for Packer. Rebounded by Discovery. Murphy brings it across the timeline. 22-8. Discovery, minute 37 to play. Murphy in no hurry. Takes it down to the right. And they're going to call a foul on Hudson Odell of Schmucker. That's going to be his first foul. And the team's third of the half. Out of bounds. Oh, we've got a hockey line change here by Coach Arter, emptying his bench. We've got Obermeyer. We've got Zach Woods. We've got Brendan Gardner. We've got Luke Wojciechowski and Bryant Barca all in the lineup for the Archers. Minute 30 to go. Barca brings it up, gets it off to Woods. Woods back to Barca, puts up a three, partially blocked. And it's going to be Trojan basketball. It was a good attempt there by Brendan Gardner to save the ball along the baseline. Schmucker still has their starters in. And apparently the ref was not ready to put the ball in play. So we're going to do it all over again. So we got a fresh crew in here for Discovery. Packer gets the ball, walks it up the court, across the timeline. Coach Arter barking out signals to Barca. And get down, play some defense. Good hand poke there by Barca, playing good defense. Packer puts it up, misses. Rebound, Watson. Up top to Packer for three. In and out. No good. Rebound, Schmucker. And it's going to be Quinn Watson with his first points of the half. That gives him 6 on the night. That is 10 total for the Trojans. 22-10 Discovery. 41 seconds to go. Nice drive there by Barca. Gets hammered in the lane. And he's going to go and he's going to shoot a pair. And I believe they called that on Watson. We'll say Watson. Why not? Quinn Watson with his first foul of the ball game, 4th on the team. Bryant Barca hits his first free throw of the season. He was 0 of 1 coming in. Hits his first free throw. He'll get another. Missed 2 free throws earlier in the game. Lets it fly. Off the front of the rim. Rebound, Obermeyer. Ball is loose. Picked up by Connery. Packer brings it across the line. Defended by Barca. Oh, a little bit of a push there by Packer. No call. He puts it up and down. Another 2 for Packer. That's his 4th point of the ball game. 23-12 Discovery with 15 seconds to play in the 3rd quarter. Barca trying to dribble through all kinds of blue jerseys. Gardner at the top. Gives it up to Obermeyer. Obermeyer to Gardner. Tries to throw up the last second. We'll call it a 2. Unable to connect. Scores 23-12 after 3. We'll take a quick break between the quarters, and then we'll be back with the finale, the 4th quarter. Discovery up 23-12. And we're back. Start of the 4th quarter. Discovery up 23-12. 6 minutes to go. Looks like Schmucker has emptied their bench a little bit. It's going to be Discovery ball to start things off. Harrison Hake to take it out. Barca gets it in the backcourt, brings it across the timeline. Drives through some men. In the corner, Gardner for 3. That's Zach Woods for 3. Excuse me, off the mark. Rebounded by Hake. Up top to Gardner. Into the corner to Woods. Woods tries to drive, gets into the lane, just kind of throws it up. Goes behind the backboard. Going to be out of bounds to Schmucker with 5:34 left in the game. 23-12 Discovery. Packer brings the ball up the court. Kind of a slow jog down to a walk. Discovery trying to trap him at the top. Gets it off to Cashin. Cashin back to Packer. Puts up a 3 off the front of the rim. Rebounded by Cashin. Intercepted. Good defense there by Luke Wojciechowski. Gets the jump ball. It's going to stay with the Trojans. Good hands by Wojciechowski to step in front of that pass. Off to Packer in the corner for 3. Little strong off the top of the backboard. The rebound was loose. It was picked up by Luke Fulkerson from Schmucker, but he was standing out of bounds. So that ball is going to go to Discovery. Ben Murphy in the game for Zach Woods. Harrison Hake off to Murphy. Murphy takes it to the top of the key. He's going to pop a three from the top. Air ball. Brings it back in. Great save by Barca. And the rebound to Watson. Off to Packer. Brings it across the timeline. Barca on the defense. Packer's going to run into Barca. Of course, they're going to call that foul on Barca. That's going to be his second, the team's second of the half. Woods is back in. Going to come in for Gardner. The 4'11", 7th grader going to take a seat. Going to get some coaching by Coach Arter. Arm around him. Ball into Packer. Guarded by Barca. Packer gets around Barca, puts up a shot, air ball, rebounded by Woods. Woods between the legs, off to Murphy, across the timeline. One-on-one situation for Murphy. Spin move, puts it up, partially blocked by Packer. Rebounded by Watson, and back to Packer. Packer guarded by Barca, loses Barca for a moment. Puts up a shot off the back iron, rebounded by Watson. Watson puts it back up in the trees, hard off the back of the glass, rebounded by Harrison Hake. Gets it off to Barca, who slows everything down. 4 minutes to go, 23-12 Discovery. Off to Wojciechowski. Timeout called by Discovery. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. First timeout for the Archers on the day. Going to be a 30-seconder. So we'll keep it right here. 3:55 to go in the game. 23-12 Discovery. Discovery mostly playing with their bench at the moment, and about half and half for the Schmucker Trojans. The 8th graders have retreated to the locker room to get ready for their game, which we will also bring you here live. Thanks for tuning in. Great opportunity to watch the game in this crazy world we call COVID and only allowing 2 fans per player. Glad we could bring this to you. Both teams break the huddle, back out on the floor. It's going to be Discovery ball right in front of their bench. Harrison Hake going to take it. Caden Stewart back in the game for the Archers. Takes the ball in the backcourt. Brings it across the timeline. Loses the handle. Gets it off to Gardner, who saves it. And they're going to say Gardner was on the sideline, and they're going to give it to Schmucker. Coach Arter says, don't worry about it, guys. Keep fighting. 3 minutes, 45 seconds to go in the game. Discovery up 23-12. Packer brings it over. No call on the double team. Back over into the corner. Luke Fulkerson grabs it back up top to Packer. Ball is loose. Picked up by Gardner. Great hustle move by Gardner. Gets it back up top to who apparently is now point guard. He's going to drive. He's going to kick to Stewart, who puts up the three off the back iron. Rebound by Hake. And does a good job of not getting tied up. Gets it back out top to Gardner. Back off into the corner to Stewart. And the ball is loose. And they're going to say that Gardner picked it up along the baseline. And it's going to be out of bounds. Barca back into the game for Stewart. Checking back in for Schmuckers, Ricky Rutland, 5'3" point guard for the Trojans. Isaac Piggy is going to bring the ball in, gets it to Packer. Packer, 5'10" point guard, brings it across the timeline. Loses Barca for a moment. Into number 25, Kayvon Fairbotham. He puts it up and in. First 2 points of the game for Fairbotham. That makes the score 23-14 with 2 minutes and 44 seconds to play. Barca off to Woods. Woods pops the three from the corner and grabs nothing except the hands of Kayvon Fairbotham. He gets it off to Packer. Packer brings it up the court. Barca on him. Tries to drive from the baseline, puts it up, and hits the rim 3 times, and rebounded by Hake. Hake gets it off to Barca, who throws an interception off to Packer. He's double teamed. Good hands by Hake. Pop that ball out of bounds. It's going to stay with the Trojans. With 2 minutes and 9 seconds, and Coach Carter says, you know what? I'm going to put the starters back in the game. It's getting a little bit too close for comfort. 9-point game right now with a little over 2 minutes to play. Piggy to take the ball out. Gets it into Watson. Back outside to Rutland. Back down to Watson again. Good defense by Pate. Off of Pate's foot and out of bounds along the baseline. Difficult to see on the camera. Piggy down low to Connery, who puts it up, misses it, gets his own rebound, misses again. Rebound by Pate, who kind of slows things down a little bit. Brings it across the timeline. He says, you know what? I'm taking it in. Crazy shot off the back. It's rebounded by Salah, who gets his own rebound again, misses again. And the ball is finally corralled by Connery, who throws it up to Piggy, who's wide open, drops the layup in. And that's first points for Isaac Piggy. Makes the score 23-16 with 1 minute, 22 seconds to play. Poked out. There's a scrum for it on the ground. They're going to call a jump ball. The ball's going to stay with the Archers. Harrison Hack going to check back in. Who's he coming in for? Coming in for Robert Pate. Pate's going to take a seat. Coach Arter's going to tell him, look, man, we just want to possess the ball. No need to go right to the rack like that. That's okay. It's a learning opportunity. Ben Murphy, top of the key. Finds Obermeyer to Hake in the corner. And Coach Arter emphatically is going to call a timeout here, and he's going to take a full timeout. So a full 60-second timeout here. Only the second timeout taken by Coach Arter tonight. So he's got 3 remaining. Same with Schmucker. They've taken 2. They've got 3 remaining. Minute 8 to go. Discovery up 23-16. Quite a second half here by Schmucker, getting their legs underneath them. Only scored 4 points in the first half. Able to put 12 on the board up to this point. Whereas Discovery hasn't scored, I don't believe, in the fourth quarter. I believe they had 23 going into the fourth quarter. So they have yet to score in the final stanza here tonight. Coach Arter trying to calm down his troops. Breaking the huddle, coming back out on the floor. For Discovery, Ben Murphy, Caden Stewart, Lucas Obermeyer, Robert Pate, and Harrison Hake. For Schmucker, Ricky Rutland, Isaac Piggy, Quinn Watson, Patrick Connery, and Isaiah Packer. Stewart in the corner, back up top to Murphy, back to Stewart. 57 seconds left to play. No hurry by Discovery. Lots of dribbling by Stewart. Gets it off to Hake. Wide open underneath is Obermeyer. Gets it back out to Pate. Smartly did not take that up. Stewart takes it up top. Almost travels. Gets it back to Obermeyer in the paint. Gets it back to Pate. Back to Hake in the corner. Hake is going to pop the 3. Air ball from the corner. Coach Arter is not a happy camper. Packer's going to bring it over the midcourt stripe. Tries to take it in. Good defense by Obermeyer. Off into the corner to Rutland. Rutland drives in, puts up a shot. Air ball. Pate brings it down. Guarded closely by Watson. Full court press here by Schmucker. They draw the jump ball, which is going to go to the Trojans with 12 seconds left to play. 23-16 is your score. Harrison Hake going to take a seat. Probably because he took that 3-pointer in the corner. Salah Sarajudin is back in the game. Piggy's going to take the ball out for the Trojans. Gets Watson in the corner. Guarded closely by Pate. And they're going to call a reach-in foul on Ben Murphy. Only his second of the game in the third of the half. So still going to be an out-of-bounds play. 8 seconds to play. 23-16 Discovery. Watson gets it underneath, puts it up short on the layup. Rebound by Pate. And they're going to call a foul on Watson. He was trying to – no, I'm sorry. They're going to call it on Connery. He was trying to tie up Pate on the rebound, but got his arm, kind of did a little bear hug from behind. 3 seconds to play in this game. Full court press by Schmucker. Discovery gets it into Murphy, and he dribbles it out of bounds. So with 2 seconds to play, it's going to be Schmucker basketball. Down 7. Biggie gets it in to Rutland, who gets it down to Connery, and that is going to do it. Your final score, Discovery 23, Schmucker 16. Discovery able to defeat Schmucker without scoring a point in the fourth quarter. There's 12 seconds on the clock. Let's get a few stats here. I'll add them up as we go. First for the visiting Schmucker Trojans. Let me see here. 2, 4, 12. So it looks like this. Isaiah Packer with 4 points, all in the second half. Isaac Piggy had 2 points. Kevon Fairbotham had 2 points. Quinn Watson with 6 points. And Patrick Connery had 2 to round out their total of 16. For the Discovery Archers, looks like this. After a 9-point explosion in the first half, Ben Murphy added on 4. So he had 13. Bryant Barca added a free throw. He had a point. Robert Pate had 5 in the first half, added 2. That's going to be 7. And Salah Sarajudin, and again, I apologize if I'm butchering names here. He ended the game with 2 points. And so your final score, Discovery 23, Schmucker 16. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. We really appreciate it. We've got 10 minutes and 49 seconds to go until the 8th grade game, and we'll be right back here with you. So make sure you stay tuned. And make sure you send that link to anybody else you know, because we had to change that link at the last second, having some technical difficulties. So send that link out in case you know anybody that wants to watch the 8th grade game. That way they have it. Again, the 7th grade Discovery Archers pull off the victory 23-16. Next time we talk to you will be for the 8th grade game in about 10 minutes and 21 seconds. And welcome back, basketball fans, to the 8th grade version of Discovery versus Schmucker. I am Vince D'Addario, and I am here to take you along on this YouTube Live version. Sorry you couldn't make it here with us. Unfortunately, COVID being what it is, only certain people allowed in, and luckily we have this avenue to bring you all the action. So I will do my best to provide a little bit of color to the video that we will see today. First, let me give you the starting lineups for tonight's action. First, for the Schmucker Trojans. Now, see, I've got written 2 different ways. I think they're the Spartans. Anyway, for Schmucker, starting lineup, number 1, Peyton Horner. He's a point guard. He's 5'3". Number 34, Finley Van Hovelen. He's 5'11". He's a wing. Number 34, Ryan Humphrey. He's a 6-foot wing. Number 41, Parker Creech. He's a 5'11" wing. And number 44, Kellen Watson, a 6'2" wing, who is also the leading scorer for Schmucker. I apologize, I do not have any stats for Schmucker. I only have stats for Discovery. Starting lineup for the Archers tonight. Number 3, Michael Basney. He's listed as a wing, 5'4" tall, averages 2 points a contest. Number 12, Reese Stewart. He's a 5'7" point guard, averaging 3 points a game. Number 31, River Pacina. He's a 5'8" wing, averaging 6 points a game. Number 35, Alex Hawthorne. He's a 6-foot wing, averaging 21 points per contest. And number 44, Will Barnes. He's a 5'10" post. He's averaging a point a ball game. These two teams come in Discovery 2-1, averaging 34 points a game, 24 points against, whereas Schmucker has only played 1 game, and they dropped it, I believe, to Northwood. Be bringing you all kinds of stats and info as we move forward. The Archers are coached by Mr. Chuck Souders, and Schmucker is coached by Kyle Link. So the Archers take the floor, ready to roll, and Schmucker joins them. Going to be battling 35s on the tip. Hawthorne versus Humphrey. And if that name, Ryan Humphrey, sounds familiar, assistant coach for Notre Dame men's basketball, Ryan Humphrey, is his dad. He's here in the crowd tonight. And here we go for the tip. Controlled by the Archers. Stewart brings it across the timeline. Off to Basney, back to Stewart. Looking for Hawthorne. It's kicked away, picked up by Humphrey. On the break, Horner throws it, interception. And there's going to be an official's timeout. The cap to the volleyball hole was open, so that's a safety hazard, so got to get that fixed. It's going to be Discovery basketball off to the side. Basney to Stewart. Basney up top. Looking for Stewart. Gets it. Pick off top by Pacina. Off to Hawthorne. Drives to the lane. Strong to the basket. Off the front of the rim. And picked up by Schmucker. And the ball is loose. Picked up by Horner. Back to Hawthorne. He's on the break. Looking for nobody. Taking it himself. Off the front of the rim. And that's going to be off the fingertips of River Pacina. And it's going to go to Schmucker. Score 0-0, 5 minutes and 10 seconds to play. Discovery in a full court press. Ball into Horner. Defended well by Stewart and Basney. They're going to call it jump ball, and that's going to stay with Schmucker. So it's going to be a side-out situation. Full court press still by Discovery. Schmucker going to the bench to bring in Andre Gomez, a 5'6" point guard, and he's in for Horner, adding a little bit of height to an already tall lineup for Schmucker. They get it in to Creech, who takes it across the timeline. Off to Van Hovelen. Back up top to Gomez. Gomez to Van Hovelen. Guarded by Basney. Van Hovelen drives, dishes to Humphrey, puts it up. Off the rim, gets his own rebound, puts it up off the front iron. Rebound by Hawthorne. tries to get off on the fast break, decides better to slow it down. Nobody picks him up. He's going to pop a three from the top, and he's going to drain it. A three for Alex Hawthorne to open up the scoring. 3-0 Discovery. Now Schmucker on the break. Creech gets it in. Oh, blocked by Hawthorne, but they're going to call a foul. That's a tough call if you're a Discovery fan. Wow. But that's going to be the first on Hawthorne, the first on Discovery, and it's going to put Parker Creech to the line to shoot a pair. Dribbles a couple times, puts it up, off the back iron, hard. He will get another one. 4 minutes and 19 seconds to go. Discovery up 3-0 on a three-point basket by Alex Hawthorne, who just committed his first foul of the ball game. Spins it up, puts it up, whistle, and they're going to say that Creech crossed the line, so even if that basket went in, it doesn't count, and it's going to be Discovery basketball. And it appears as though another sub for Schmucker. Gomez is going to take a seat. Horner back in. Stewart to bring it across the timeline. Dealing with a lot of defense. Trying the back door to Hawthorne. The ball kicked around. Picked up by Pacina. Alex Hawthorne driving the baseline. Picked up by Basney. Basney to the top of the key. Off to Hawthorne. Hawthorne takes it to the top. Slowing it down. Coach Souders telling everybody, spread out. Let Hawthorne take him to the dish. Drive by Hawthorne. Help side comes, and it crawls out. Rebound by Schmucker, number 30, Van Hovland. He leads the break off to Horner, to the corner. Creech misses the three-pointer from the corner. Rebounded by Watson. Watson tries to get it in. Stolen by Stewart. Stewart driving down the side, looking for a man. He's going to take it himself. Nice hesitation, but his shot is short. Rebounded by Watson. Watson's going to go coast to coast. Stopped by Hawthorne. Ends up getting the steal. Now Hawthorne trying to go coast to coast. And good hustle there by Parker Creech to knock that ball out, but it's going to stay with Discovery, but did not allow Alex Hawthorne to go to the basket. First sub for Discovery. David Garachi is going to come into the ball game for Basney. Garachi up top. Drives to the left with his left. Off to Hawthorne from the corner. The three is no good. Rebound by Garachi, blocked. Rebounded again by Pacina. Top of the key for Hawthorne, and he'll drain the three-pointer. Second three-pointer of the night for Alex Hawthorne. He has 6. Discovery has 6. Full court pressure by Discovery. They get it in to Horner. Horner off to Watson. Watson brings it across the midcourt stripe. Guarded by Hawthorne. Watson drives to the lane. Bopped around, no call. Picked up by Pacina. Off to Hawthorne, who brings it over the timeline. Hawthorne's going to bring it to the top of the key. Set up a play. Guarded by Humphrey, close. Off to the side to Stewart. Bit of a moving pick there by Pacina. David Garachi takes it into the hole. It's poked out of there by Humphrey. Picked up by Hawthorne. Hawthorne right up next to the midcourt stripe. Little hesitation dribble, takes it to the basket and drops it down for 2. That is his 8th point of the game. 8-0 Discovery, and that forces Schmucker to take a timeout. It's going to be a 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it right here. Minute 55 to go in the first quarter. It's been all Discovery up to this point. It's going to be the first timeout by Schmucker. Still have 4 remaining. It's been an exciting game up to this point. Like I said, minute 55 to go in the first quarter. All Discovery up to now. A lot of shots going up. Not a lot of shots falling for either team, unless your name is Alex Hawthorne. He's got all 8 points for Discovery up to this point. Averaging 21 a ball game is Alex Hawthorne. So points tend to come in bunches for him. He's obviously the leading scorer for Discovery. Second leading scorer, Ethan Good, not dressed tonight. So going to have to find his 12 points somewhere else in the lineup. Ball is inbounded to number 23, Marjan Hulha from Schmucker. Top of the key. Nobody's guarding him. He's going to pop a three, and he's going to drain it for the first 3 points of the game for Schmucker. 8-3, minute 37 left to play. Alex Hawthorne brings it over the midcourt stripe. Nice pick there by Stewart. Hawthorne with a head fake up top to Stewart. He'll put the three up. It's going to be short. Rebound by Karachi. Off to Hawthorne. Back up top to Reese. Stewart back over to Hawthorne, who's going to go to the top of the key and set things up. Number 35 in white between the circles. Sizing up Humphrey. He's going to pop a three, and he's going to drain another one. His third three of the first quarter. That's going to give Discovery an 11-3 lead with 1 minute and 1 second to play in the first quarter. Full court pressure by the Archers. Great block again by Hawthorne off to David Karachi. 4-2. Give the assist to Hawthorne. The points to Karachi. 13-3 Discovery with 46 seconds left to play. Full court pressure by the Archers again. Schmucker gets it over. Another 2 points for Schmucker, number 44. Kellen Watson, the leading scorer for Schmucker. Hawthorne with 32 seconds to go. Brings it over the midcourt stripe. Off to David Garachi. Almost took an extra step there. Reese Stewart takes it to the top. Nice pick by River Pacina. Off to Hawthorne in the corner. He brings it back up top. Coach Chuck Souders shouting out instructions to the young 8th grader. Looks for the high pick from Garachi. Pops another three off the back iron. And that is rebounded by Schmucker. It's battled for, though. And they're finally going to call a foul. I think it's going to be on Garachi, but I'm not 100% sure yet. There was a lot of hands. Oh, they called it on Pacina. So that's going to be his first and the team's second of the half. Schmucker yet to foul. We got 2 seconds to go. They heave from three-quarter court. Oh, Mose goes down for Parker Creech. But after 1 quarter of play, it is 13-5 in favor of the Discovery Archers. And we'll keep it right here. I'll keep the sound on in case our lovely cheerleaders want to give a cheer and anyone out there wants to watch. And I thank everybody for joining us. Oh, it looks like they're going to take the floor, so I'll be quiet. And then they're going to go back, so I'm not sure what's happening. And that's the horn. Bring the players back out. 6 minutes on the clock. Getting ready for the start of the second period. Scores 13-5 in favor of the Discovery Archers. Let's see who takes the floor here for Discovery. Looks like it's number 1, David Garachi. Number 35, Alex Hawthorne. Number 31, River Pacina. Number 44, Will Barnes. And number 12, Reese Stewart. Okay, Discovery basketball into Stewart between the circles. Off to Pacina. Looking for Hawthorne. Gets it to Hawthorne on the block. Quickly double teamed. Gets it back out to Stewart at the top. Looks to drive. And he's going to be, they're going to call a jump ball. And that's going to go to Schmucker. Wow. Interesting call there by the official. Full court pressure again by Discovery. They get the ball in to Creech. Creech off to Poolha. Poolha brings it across the midcourt stripe. Into the corner by Van Hovelen. Down low to Poolha. The layup is short. Out back to the corner to Van Hovelen. Up to the top by Watson. He's going to pop that three. It's going to be long off the backboard, but he's able to get his own rebound. Off to the corner to Poolha. Up top to Creech. Going to slow things down between the circles. Looking for a pick from Humphrey. Humphrey's got Humphrey on the pick and roll. A little bit late. He's still able to bring it down. Puts it up. Short on the layup. Rebound by Hawthorne. Loses it. Good steal by Humphrey. Picked up by Creech. In the corner to Watson. Guarded by Barnes. Watson down the baseline around Barnes. Good help side defense there by Hawthorne. He picks up the loose ball. He's going coast to coast with it. Tries to split two Schmucker defenders. And they're going to call a foul, which is going to send Hawthorne to the line. Going to call the foul on Humphrey. That's his first and the team's first of the half. It's going to send Alex Hawthorne to the line. He's 16 of 20 on the season. That's 80% from the line. Puts up the first one, drains it. That's his 12th point of the ball game. It's going to put Discovery up 14-5. Substitution for Discovery. Lincoln Minzy enters the game for Will Barnes, giving up a little bit of height there. The 5'2 Minzy in for the 5'10 Will Barnes. Hawthorne lets another one fly, drains it. 14-5 Discovery. And Schmucker's going to call a full timeout. So I'll leave the volume up here again so that the cheerleaders have an opportunity to entertain you. That is the second timeout for Schmucker. Still 3 remaining. Welcome back. That's the first horn for the timeout. 4 minutes, 44 seconds remaining in the second quarter. 15-5 in favor of the Archers of Discovery. No substitutions for Discovery during that timeout. And it appears no substitutions for Schmucker either. Discovery is going to hang back. No full court pressure here as Schmucker is going to inbound up top. Number 23, Poolha brings it over the midcourt stripe. Guarded by Minzy. Quick hands there by Alex Hawthorne, able to poke the ball out of bounds. Going to stay with Schmucker. Van Hovland going to take the ball out right in front of the scorer's table. Also right in front of 7th grade coach Terry Arter. Great hands by Alex Hawthorne, able to get that steal, puts it up, and he's going to draw another foul. Hawthorne goes back to the line, and they're going to call that foul on Finley Van Hovland, his first and the team's second. 2 more free throw opportunities for Alex Hawthorne. Again, shooting 80% coming into the night. Drains the first one. He's 3 for 3 in tonight's ball game. Substitution for Schmucker, number 22, Dawson French comes in. He's a 5'10 wing. It's hard to tell heights up here. Everybody looks small when you're up on the track. Hawthorne lets it fly, sinks another one. 4 for 4 on the night. And he's got 15 points. Schmucker inbounds. Oh, my goodness gracious. That was a rough foul there. Accidental, of course. But Dawson French is going to be fouled on that play. And Discovery's got a man down. I believe it is David Garachi. They got tangled up. I think he got hit in the face. Dad's going to come out, see how he's doing. Coach Souders as well. Coach Arter going to take over the team huddle. 4 minutes, 28 seconds to go. Discovery 17. Schmucker 5. We're going to go ahead and take a quick timeout. I'm going to cut the sound here. And we'll be right back with more Discovery basketball action. Okay, welcome back. 4 minutes and 28 seconds to go. David Garacci, I believe, is going to be fine. Little bloody nose. They had to get everything cleaned up. Schmucker basketball. Van Hovland down on the block to Humphrey. Puts it up too strong. Rebound by Pacina. Poked away, though, by Watson. Good move there, but recovered by Discovery. Stewart for three from the corner. Knocks it down. First 3 points of the game for Reese Stewart. And 20-5 in favor of Discovery. Humphrey brings it across. Lost his shoe. He's going to need to go get that most likely. Creech pops the shot off the backboard. Rebound by Stewart. The officials are going to call timeout to allow Humphrey to get his shoe back on. Okay, Discovery, 3:52 left. Hawthorne gets the ball in the backcourt. Gets it off to Reese, across the midcourt stripe. Stewart between the circles, off to Minzy, back to Stewart. Looking for Hawthorne, finds him in the corner. Guarded by Humphrey. Hawthorne drains the 8-footer. No doubt about that one. 22-5 in favor of the Archers. 3 minutes, 25 seconds to go. Poolha brings it across, guarded by Minzy. Gets it off to Van Hovland. And Van Hovland gets called for the double dribble. So that's going to go to Discovery. And River Pacina is going to take the ball out of bounds. 3 minutes, 17 seconds to go. 22-5. Archers. Stewart walks the ball up across the midcourt stripe. Off to Hawthorne in the corner. Back to Stewart. Picked by Minzy. To Stewart in the other corner. Back to Stewart. Stewart pops a three off the back iron. Rebound by the smallest guy on the floor, and Minzy. Hawthorne's going to take it to the top, call out of play. Slowing things down. He's one-on-one with Creech. Oh, beautiful dish by Hawthorne to Will Barnes, but the Barnes gets the ball blocked out of bounds. It's going to stay with Discovery. Horner checks back in for Schmucker in place of Poolha. Discovery ball. Minzy going to be the man to take it out. Looking for Hawthorne. Gets him in the corner. Hawthorne dribbles up top. Takes the screen from Pacina. Hawthorne brings it out top. Souders calls the play. Coach Souders. Stewart from the corner. Drains the three from the wing. That's number 12 in white for three. That's his second three of the ball game. He's got 6 points. Discovery extends the lead, 25-5. 20-point lead now for the Archers. Good defense there by Stewart. Picks off the ball. He's going to take it coast to coast. Goes up strong. Late whistle is going to send Stewart to the line. Great take by Reese Stewart. Going to call that foul on Van Hovland. It's going to be his second and the team's third. Again, it's going to send Stewart to the line. First free throws of the night. Drains the first one. Stewart, that's his first free throw of the year, was 0 for 2 coming in. So now 1 for 3, 33%. Looks to even things out. Drains the second one. 50% on the year now for Stewart. Kind of a redemption game for Reese Stewart, for sure. Ball out to Watson. Intercepted by Pacina. He's going to lead the break. Schmucker has numbers. Pacina dribbles it off his foot, able to get it back, gets it back up to Stewart. They're going to slow it down and run the offense. Stewart, guarded by Van Hovland, drives to the lane, needs some help now, picks up his dribble, gets it to Minzy. Minzy calls out the play. Action along the baseline. Takes it to his left, off to Hawthorne. Hawthorne finds Stewart at the top of the key. Pacina on the wing, guarded by Humphrey. Nice dish to Barnes. Barnes underneath, needs to get out of the lane, gets it back out to Hawthorne. Hawthorne guarded by Watson. Hawthorne takes it in. Little jumper, short. Rebounds battled for, finally pulled down by Watson of Schmucker. He's going to dribble it up the court. Leading scorer for the Trojans. Or Spartans. I don't know. I apologize. And Watson is able to drain the bank shot for the 7th point of the ball game. And his 4th. 27-7, 50 seconds to play in the half. Hawthorne off the screen by Barnes. Gets it back up to Stewart at the top of the key. Back off to Hawthorne on the wing. Hawthorne from the wing shoots the three off the mark, off the back of the iron. Rebounded, taken down by Schmucker. Number 41, Creech, in and out. Steal by Minzy. He's trying to go coast to coast, loses the basketball. Ball's loose. Hawthorne gets it on the wing, back to Minzy. Minzy takes it in. River Pacina for three, short, partially blocked by Watson. Will Barnes with the steal, gets it back out to Stewart from the wing. He's going to pop a three off the back iron. Rebound by Pacina. Back to Hawthorne at the top of the key. Kicked by Pacina. Hawthorne takes it, puts it up at the buzzer, off the back iron. Your halftime score, 27-7 in favor of the Discovery Archers. 8-minute halftime. I'm going to leave it to the cheerleaders. When they're done, I'll come back for some halftime statistics. Welcome back, Discovery Archer basketball fans. We are about a minute away from the start of the second half. Let's go over a few halftime statistics. And I'm keeping them myself, so they're definitely not official. But for the visiting folks from Schmucker, Marhan Poolha has 3 points in the first half, and Kellen Watson has 4. And that gives you your total of 7. While Discovery, David Gorucci has 2 points. Reese Stewart, a couple of 3 balls and a couple of free throws gives him 8. And Alex Hawthorne has been the man to beat tonight. He's got 17 total points, 11 in the first quarter. Came off of 3 threes and a deuce, and then 4 free throws and a bucket in the second quarter gives him his total of 17. So your halftime score is 27-7 in favor of the Archers. And both teams are going to take the floor. On the floor for Discovery, number 2, Lincoln Minzy. Number 12, Reese Stewart. Number 31, River Pacina. Number 35, Alex Hawthorne. And number 44, Will Barnes. For Schmucker, number 1, Peyton Horner. Number 35, Ryan Humphrey. Number 41, Parker Creech. Number 34, Finley Van Hovland. And number 44, Kellen Watson. Alex Bay goes straight to Alex Hawthorne. Great move along the baseline, but they're going to call a traveling violation. So 10 seconds into the third quarter, Discovery turns it over. Schmucker brings it over. Horner with the ball between the circles. Finds Watson on the back door to Humphrey for the easy layup. Nice play by Schmucker for the first points of the second half. 27-9, 5.5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Reese Stewart finds Alex Hawthorne back over to River Pacina in the corner. Lincoln Minzy drives the lane, stops, picks up his dribble, gets it off to Pacina, back up top to Hawthorne. Hawthorne going to set up a play. Van Hovland on him. Dishes out to Pacina for 3. Little strong. Good rebound by Will Barnes. Throws it away, though. Off of Horner. Horner tries to throw it off of an Archer. Misses everybody, so it's going to maintain Discovery basketball. Reese Stewart going to take the ball out. Gets it to Minzy. Minzy takes it to the top of the key. Guarded by Horner. Off to Hawthorne for the 3 from the wing. Bang! Knocks it down. Another 3-pointer for Alex Hawthorne. That's his 4th of the night. And that extends the lead 30-9. Watson off the wing. Up to Humphrey at the top of the key. Guarded by Barnes. To Van Hovland, guarded by Stewart. Looking for the back door. Goes over the top all the way to Horner. Horner down the baseline. Humphrey for 3 from the corner. Air ball, but they're going to call a foul on Will Barnes. They're going to say he pushed him, but it's apparently after the shot, so not a shooting foul. So that's going to be the first foul on Barnes at the first of the half as well. And Barnes is going to take a seat in favor of the 5'4" Michael Basney. Schmucker basketball. Into Creech for 3. Rattles in and out. Hawthorne on the rebound, brings it across the center stripe. Drives to the basket. Off to Stewart on the wing. Free throw line extended. Trying to take Van Hovland off the dribble. Puts it up from the baseline. Air ball. Rebounded by Watson. And Watson will bring it up himself. Defended by Hawthorne. Into the lane. Good hands by River Pacina, able to pick that one off. Gets it back to Hawthorne. He's going to walk it up the floor. 4 minutes remaining in the third quarter. 30-9 Discovery. Hawthorne off the pick from Pacina to Minzy in the corner. He'll bring it back out up top. He gets it off to Stewart. Stewart, spin move at the top, loses the basketball. Picked up by Schmucker. Van Hovland down the lane, and it's going to crawl out. Rebound by Stewart and Discovery. Stewart going to jog it across over the midcourt stripe. Ooh, fouled hard by Van Hovland, reaching in. Got a little bit of Stewart's face on that one. That's going to be the third foul on Van Hovland in the first of the half. And he's probably going to see the bench here with 3:29 to go in the third quarter. And Schmucker does go to the bench. Jacob Strauss into the game for Finley Van Hovel. First action of the night for Strauss. And Schmucker is going to call a timeout, a 30-second timeout. That's their third of the game, 2 remaining. We'll keep it right here. 3 minutes, 29 seconds to go. Discovery 30, Schmucker 9. Discovery averages 34 points a ball game, giving up 24. So they're almost at their average with a little over half of the third quarter to play. And speaking of being close to their average, Alex Hawthorne, 20 points on the night. Averages 21. His high game on the season, on the young season, was last Thursday night. He scored 26 points against Concord in the loss. Ended up a 3-point loss for the Archers. First regular season loss since they lost to these Schmucker players last year. And we're back into action. Minzy brings it over the midcourt stripe. Off to Stewart. Off the wing. Drives the lane. Off to Hawthorne. Lazy pass. Basney able to pick it up, though. Off to Minzy. And he'll bring it back out up top. Minzy. Off to Stewart. 3 from the wing. Buried it. Third 3 of the night for Reese Stewart. That gives him 11 points. 33-9 with 2 minutes, 55 seconds to play. Horner puts it up off the back iron. Rebounded by Pacina. Finds Hawthorne, and he'll slow it down. Hawthorne looks to get some instruction from Coach Souders. Guarded by Creech between the circles. Waiting, patient. Drives to the hole. Dishes to Minzy. Doesn't see it coming. And that's going to be a turnover on the Archers. Will Barnes is going to check back in for Discovery, as well as Andre Gomez for Schmucker. Horner takes a seat. And so does Basney. Gomez brings the ball over the stripe. Guarded by Minzy, and they're going to call a reach-in foul on Lincoln Minzy. It's going to be his first foul of the game and the second one on Discovery in this half. It's going to be a side-out situation for Schmucker. Can't figure out who wants to take the ball out of bounds. Jacob Strauss is going to run over and take care of those duties. Strauss gets it in to Gomez. Gomez pops a deep 3 off the backboard. The bank is open. 4-3 for Andre Gomez. Makes the score 33-12. Stewart brings the ball up. Off to Hawthorne on the wing. Hawthorne drives, finds a wide open Will Barnes, and he'll drain the 2-pointer. First points of the night for Will Barnes, and that makes the score 35-12 in favor of Discovery. Minute 55 to play. Good defense by Minzy at the top on Gomez. Hard pick by Watson. Stolen by Pacina. He's going to drive the lane. He's going to take it up and drop it down. River Pacina with his first 2 points of the ball game as well. Gomez brings it over the midcourt stripe, guarded by Minzy. Looking for the back door to Creech. Doesn't see it. Gets it to Humphrey, guarded by Barnes. Humphrey goes right around. Blocked by Hawthorne. Rebounded by Barnes. Hawthorne brings it over the midcourt stripe, looking to run. Finds River Pacina. Oh, off the front of the rim and no good. Kellen Watson trying to go coast to coast. Picked up by Hawthorne. Slows him down. Watson still thinking about driving. Goes down the baseline. Goes up strong. And that's going to count. And they're probably going to call a foul here on Reese Stewart. Oh, no. They're going to call it on Alex Hawthorne, which is going to be his second and the team's third. Kellen Watson, the leading scorer for Schmucker on the year, attempting the old-fashioned three-point play, puts it up and off the back iron, but it's rebounded by Humphrey. Gets it out to Gomez, guarded by Hawthorne in the corner. And stolen by Pacina. He finds Hawthorne, and he'll slow it right down. As I was mentioning, Watson is the leading scorer for Schmucker. Still the leading scorer tonight. He's got 8 points of the 14. Hawthorne drives to the basket. Draws a lot of attention, but it doesn't matter. He'll drop it for a deuce to make it 39-14 with 41 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Gomez brings it over the midcourt stripe. Looking for the back door from Creech. Unable to pull it down. Little tall for Creech. Listed at 5'11". And we've got some mass subs coming in. Number 13, Dylan D'Addario, 5'4" wing, as well as number 33, Ben Rom, a 6'1" post in for Discovery. 34 seconds left to play in the third. D'Addario to take the ball out. And going to be a full timeout by Discovery with 34 seconds left to play. 39-14. Discovery with the lead. Here come your cheerleaders. Great job by the 8th grade Archer cheerleaders. Getting this crowd alive, getting them into it. 34 seconds left to play in the third period. 39-14 in favor of the Discovery Archers. Reset things here a little bit for you. Schmuckers used 3 timeouts, 2 remaining. The first timeout by Discovery, they've got 4 remaining. Not a high fouling game. 3 fouls on Discovery, 1 on Schmucker in the second half. Schmucker trying for the full court press here. Ball's going to be taken out by Minzy. Into D'Addario, who takes it down the sideline. Looked like he got fouled by Schmucker. Gets it off to Rom. And back up top to Minzy. 22 seconds left to play in the quarter. Alex Hawthorne takes it. He's at the top. Pretty close to the midcourt stripe. 15 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Guarded by Creech. Off the screen by Pacina. 6 seconds left to play. Setting up a play. 3, 2, 1. And Hawthorne doesn't even get a shot off, and that's going to end the third quarter. After 3, it's 39-14 in favor of Discovery. And I'm going to take a quick break, grab some water. Again, great job by the Discovery cheerleaders, getting this crowd off their feet a little bit, getting some life into this crowd. Again, on the floor for Discovery, it's going to be Minzy, D'Addario, Pacina, Hawthorne, and Rom. For Schmucker, let's see here. We've got number 14, Jack Scalise. I believe this is his first action of the game. Number 23, Marjan Pulha. Ryan Humphrey. Kellen Watson. And Parker Creech. Pulha takes it over the midcourt stripe. Off to Watson, guarded by Hawthorne. Hawthorne picks up his dribble. Looks for Creech underneath. Well guarded by River Pacina. Rebound by Minzy. And Hawthorne's going to bring it up. Chuck Souders, the 8th grade head coach, calling out a play. 5 minutes, 36 seconds left to go. Off to Minzy on the wing. Rom looking for it on the block. Back up to D'Addario up top. Pacina off to Alex Hawthorne. To Minzy, top of the key. Back to Hawthorne. D'Addario looks lost. He'll find his place. Minzy into the corner. Minzy puts it up. Little teardrop. Going to be short. Rebounded by Creech. Creech is going to bring it up the floor by himself, guarded by Pacina. Back up top to Puha, to Humphrey. Humphrey with the head fake. Rom slows him down. Air ball. They're going to say the ball went out of bounds, and it's going to go to Discovery. Back into the game for Schmuckers, number 22, Dawson French, 5'10 wing. Minzy to take the ball out. D'Addario's going to take a seat. Stewart back in. Rom as well. Basney back in the game. We're going to call, I guess Alex Hawthorne stepped out of bounds. So one referee called out of bounds. The other referee called a carry. Either way, it's going to go over to Schmucker. Humphrey inbounds to Puha. Across the midcourt stripe. 4 minutes, 50 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Humphrey from the wing finds Puha down in the corner. Drives the lane, puts it up, blocked by Stewart. Rebounded by French. Off to Humphrey in the corner. Airballs the three. French puts it back up. He's going to miss it. Rebound by Pacina. And off to Hawthorne. Hawthorne jogs it up the court. Gives it off to Stewart. Stewart between the circles. Hawthorne with the screen off to Minzy in the corner. Back to Stewart on the wing. Stewart back up top between the circles. Going to use that screen again by Hawthorne. Spin move into the lane. Puts it up. Teardrop doesn't fall off the back iron. Rebounded by Humphrey. Humphrey's going to go coast to coast. Drives into the lane. Gets it off to Puha, who thought about a deep three from the wing. Creech is going to throw up a deep three. Big time rebound by Pacina. And they're going to call a travel on Pacina, but that was a heck of a rebound to go up and above. Three gentlemen from Schmucker. Schmucker goes to the bench, brings back in Horner, and also brings in David DePalma, the 5'2" point guard. It's going to be his first action of the ball game. Humphrey inbounds to DePalma. Off to Horner. Horner trying to get Minzy off the dribble. Back to DePalma. Deep three from the wing. Off the front of the iron. Rebound to Hawthorne. Off to Stewart, and they're off to the races. Stewart takes it in. Gets a little bit of daylight. Off the front of the iron. Rebounded by Horner. DePalma wide open in the corner. He's going to take another three. Off the front of the iron. Rebounded by Pacina. I haven't been keeping track of rebounds, but I'm going to tell you right now, River Pacina has to be in double digits when it comes to rebounds. That kid has been all over the floor. Stewart from the wing. He's going to pop another three. Short. Gets his own rebound. Good follow by Stewart. Gets rejected by the underside of the backboard. Taken out by Schmucker. Brought up the floor by Horner. Horner guarded by Minzy. Horner takes it to the lane, and he's going to be fouled, and he's going to make the basket. Good, tough play there by Horner. And I think the foul's going to be called on Lincoln Minzy. That's his second, the team's fourth of the half. Peyton Horner gets his first 2 points of the ball game. Going to have a shot at a free throw here. 3-point play the old-fashioned way. Stewart and Minzy are going to take a seat off the back iron. Ball's bounced around. Going to be picked up by Hawthorne. D'Addario and Basney back in the game. Hawthorne between the circles, guarded by Humphrey. Looking for a screen from Basney. Looking for a screen from Owen King. Excuse me. Hawthorne's going to take it to the basket and drop it for two. 41-16, 2 minutes and 31 seconds to go in the game. Humphrey on the wing, guarded by Hawthorne. Pops the three. Air ball. Another rebound by Pacina. He finds Hawthorne on the side. Hawthorne's going to walk it up. Coach Souders still barking out orders. Hawthorne off the screen from Pacina. Puts up a three. Off the iron. Rebounded by Horner. Guarded by Basney. Drives the lane. Stolen by D'Addario. Good steal. He finds Basney. He'll bring it up the court. Quick timeout by Souder. Just a substitution timeout here. Doesn't really want to talk to his guys. Just wants to get some guys in the ball game. Rom is going to come back in. So we've got King, Rom, D'Addario, Minzy, and Basney all in the game for Discovery. You've got David DePalma, Jack Scalise. Uh-oh. We got a steal by Gomez. Good hands by D'Addario. Picking up that steal. Picked up by Michael Basney. He's going to take it to the top between the circles. Guarded by Jacob Strauss. Up top. Off to Minzy in the corner. Up to D'Addario, top of the key. Head fake. He's going to drive. He's going to dish to Basney. Basney on the wing. Back up top. Kind of a lazy pass there. Minzy's able to grab it. Back to Basney on the wing. He's going to put that three up. Blocked by Strauss. Good hustle by Owen King, but he's going to get called for the foul here, going after that rebound. It's going to be the first on Owen King. 5th on Discovery. And that's going to turn the ball back over to Schmucker. 41-16. 1 minute, 15 seconds left to play. Gomez brings it up. Crosses the midcourt stripe. Oh, almost a steal there by Basney. DePalma puts it up, drops it down. David DePalma, his first 2 points of the ball game, makes the score 41-19 with 1 minute to play. Lincoln Minzy over the midcourt stripe, guarded by Gomez, off to Basney. Back up top to D'Addario. Down low on the block to Rom. Backs him down off the glass. Great job by Ben Rom, picking up the first 2 points of his night, and a great assist by D'Addario. Gomez brings it up the court. Jack Scalise pops it from way downtown. Going to be an air ball. Rebounded by French. Off to Gomez. He'll take a three from the wing. Off the mark. D'Addario with the rebound. Trying to go coast to coast here. And the lefty puts it up and down. That's 2 points for Dylan D'Addario. First 2 points of the season for D'Addario. Great job on the steal and the layup. And it's going to be Archer basketball on the turnover by Schmucker. 2 seconds to play, 1 second, and that's going to be the ball game. Discovery's going to win this one 45-19 to improve their record to 3-1 on the season. Schmucker is going to drop their second one of the season and drops their record to 0-2. Let's listen to the cheerleaders. We'll do a quick score recap. Your final score, 45-19 in favor of Discovery. First for the visiting Schmucker players. Peyton Horner had 2 points. David DePalma had 2 points. Andre Gomez had a tray. He had 3 points. Marhan Poolha had 3 points. And Kellen Watson, the leading scorer for Schmucker, coming into the game and leaving the game. He had 8 points on the night to give them their final total of 19. Discovery, on the other hand, lots of guys getting into the scoring column for Discovery. David Garucci, he had 2 points on the night before he had to go out with an injury. Reese Stewart with 11 points on the night. Dylan D'Addario with a quick steal and a layup there at the end, 2 points. River Pacina had about 75 rebounds, but only ended up with 2 points in the scorers table. Ben Rom had 2 points. Alex Hawthorne, 24 points, 3 points over his average of 21, but 2 points shy of his high point against Concord last week. But I'll tell you what, he'll probably take it since they lost that game. So he had 24 points in the win, and Will Barnes rounds out the scoring with 2 points. So your final score tonight, Discovery 45 and Schmucker 19. We'll be right back with you again next Thursday as Discovery will welcome Jimtown into the gym, and I'll be back with you as well. So hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for tuning in. Sorry about the technical difficulties at the beginning, and we will see you next Thursday.